Hello, welcome back to the Insurance Guru. My name is Ayanda Malele and I'm here to discuss my favorite topic, insurance. So today I'm going to be looking at short-term insurance, talking about your car and who is authorized or who is allowed to drive your car. So when you take your car insurance, they'll ask you who the regular driver will be. And in this example, I will give myself that Ayanda is going to be the regular driver, one that drives it the most often in any given calendar month period. So it's a very serious question and you need to answer it honestly. But that being said, who now can drive my car? So different insurers work on different rules. There are insurers that have a closed driver policy and some insurers will work on an open driver policy. Some insurers will say you need to nominate certain people who will drive your car when you're not driving it. So it really depends from insurer to insurer. But when we look at the nominated drivers, so when your insurer says, okay, you can nominate 5 additional drivers in the car who you likely to borrow this car to, then in that case you nominate, they take their details down. Those are the only people that are allowed to drive your car and cause an accident and submit a claim, basically, in short. Please don't do that. Don't tell the other people to cause accidents. But the main thing is that they want to limit their risk to say it's just limited to these people. Then you get these wonderful insurance companies, mine is one of them, that say to you, anyone with a valid driver's license authorized by you can drive your car. So literally anyone with a valid driver's license authorized by you, obviously not drunk, or they need to obviously follow the rules of the road. All those other things must check as if it was yourself. But anyone can drive your car. Those are the great insurance companies. And for me, I prefer this because you never know at any given moment what needs to happen. Sometimes there is a family wedding and someone needs to go and quickly buy bread, or someone needs to go and pick up auntie so-and-so at wherever. And in that instance, listen, to think who's nominated, who's not. I don't have the time for that. And I prefer for me to have an open driver policy. So I just asked, do you have a driver's license? So that is the long and short of it. But now I need to tell you about these other additional questions that I will ask because I'm the insurance guru, supposedly. So I also asked the question of, how old are you again? Are you over 25, right? That's very important for me because if a person is younger than the age of 25, your insurer may pose an additional excess should that car, while being driven by that other person, get involved in an accident. So you find that an insurer will say, if anyone that was not you drives your car and causes an incident, and they were under the age of 25, there will be an additional excess. Some insurers will go as far as saying, under the age of 25, and if they've had their license for less than 2 years, another additional excess. So you find that if maybe your vehicle excess was 2,500 rands, now there's this imposition of this additional excess for the person being under the age of 25, and this person also had their license for less than 2 years. So then there's another additional excess, then it inflates the claim, well not the claim, but it inflates your portion that you pay. So that's where you need to be very cognizant and very aware. So when you are borrowing your car to somebody else, just make sure you check and balance and say, listen, guy, if you want to borrow my car to go quickly to buy bread or whatever, then just know that the excess comes from you. And because you're under 25 and because you've had your license for less than 2 years, then these additional ones are posed. But if it's just that they're buying bread, they're over 25, they've had their license forever, then you don't have to worry about it. So really that's the simple long and short of who then can't, in what circumstances will an insurer impose additional things. Over and above that, the nice thing about open driver policies as well, some of them, and please check your policy schedule and look at your your insurer specifically and ask them. But most insurers that have got an open driver policy go as far as saying somebody with a learner's license can also drive your car, provided that someone with a full driver's license, like a normal driver's license, is sitting with them in the car. So if I'm teaching my 17-year-old daughter to drive and they've got their learner's license and I sit in the same car with them and instruct them, and something happens to the car, under the open driver policy that I have with my insurer specifically, I will have cover because basically still meets the rules of South African roads, and therefore your insurer will be able to cover it. And yes, I hope this video was informative. I hope now you understand, and go and check with your insurer if it's an open driver policy or not. And if you want an open driver policy insurer, then look for them. They are out there. I know a few myself. And in that way, you're able to rest assured that your car will have insurance. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video informative, please click subscribe. Also share it with your friends and like it, obviously. If you have any further questions about this topic or anything else, please also drop a comment down below and I'll be sure to answer it. I do hope you come back again to this channel and watch all of my old videos because they're also very informative. I do hope I'll see you in the next one though. Have a good day.